Who elects the President of India? A. Members of Parliament only. B. Members of state legislative assemblies only. C. Elected members of Parliament and state legislative assemblies. D. Citizens of India through direct elections. Answer. C. Elected members of Parliament and state legislative assemblies. The President of India is elected by an electoral college consisting of elected members of both houses of Parliament and the elected members of legislative assemblies of states and union territories with legislatures. What is the term of office for the President of India? A. 4 years. B. 5 years. C. 6 years. D. 7 years. Answer. B. 5 years. The term of office for the President of India is 5 years from the date of taking office, but they can seek re-election. Who administers the oath of office to the President of India? A. Prime Minister of India. B. Chief Justice of India. C. Vice President of India. D. Speaker of Lok Sabha. Answer. B. Chief Justice of India. As per Article 60 of the Indian Constitution, the Chief Justice of India administers the oath of office to the President. What is the minimum age required to become the President of India? A. 30 years. B. 35 years. C. 40 years. D. 50 years. Answer. B. 35 years. As per Article 58, a person must be at least 35 years old, a citizen of India, and qualified to be a member of the Lok Sabha to become President. Who acts as the President of India in the absence of both the President and Vice President? A. Chief Justice of India. B. Speaker of Lok Sabha. C. Governor of a state. D. Prime Minister of India. Answer. A. Chief Justice of India. If both the President and Vice President are unavailable, the Chief Justice of India discharges the functions of the President until a new election is held. The President of India is the A. Real executive head of the country. B. Nominal executive head of the country. C. Head of government. D. Speaker of Lok Sabha. Answer. B. Nominal executive head of the country. The President is the constitutional head, nominal executive, while the Prime Minister is the real executive under the parliamentary system. Under which article is the procedure for the election of the President mentioned? A. Article 54. B. Article 61. C. Article 72. D. Article 76. Answer. A. Article 54. Article 54 of the Indian Constitution provides for the election of the President of India. Who can initiate the impeachment process against the President? A. Only Lok Sabha. B. Only Rajya Sabha. C. Either House of Parliament. D. Supreme Court. Answer. C. Either House of Parliament. As per Article 61, the impeachment process against the President can be initiated in either House of Parliament. Which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the impeachment of the President? A. Article 54. B. Article 61. C. Article 72. D. Article 76. Answer. B. Article 61. Article 61 provides for the impeachment of the President for violation of the Constitution. What is the required majority in Parliament for the impeachment of the President? A. Simple majority. B. 2/3 majority of members present and voting. C. 2/3 majority of the total membership. D. Absolute majority. Answer. C. 2/3 majority of the total membership. The President can be impeached if 2/3 of the total membership of both houses of Parliament vote in favor of the motion. The President's resignation letter is addressed to A. Chief Justice of India. B. Prime Minister of India. C. Vice President of India. D. Speaker of Lok Sabha. Answer. C. Vice President of India. As per Article 56, the President submits their resignation to the Vice President of India. The President can be removed from office only on the grounds of A. Corruption. B. Incompetence. C. Violation of the Constitution. D. Poor health. Answer. C. Violation of the Constitution. The President can be removed only for violation of the Constitution, as per Article 61. What is the role of the Rajya Sabha in the impeachment process? A. Rajya Sabha has no role. B. Rajya Sabha alone can remove the President. C. Rajya Sabha acts as a court. D. Rajya Sabha investigates charges and votes along with Lok Sabha. Answer. D. Rajya Sabha investigates charges and votes along with Lok Sabha. Both houses investigate the charges, and if 2/3 of the total members of both houses approve, the President is removed. Who has the power to remove the President of India from office? A. Chief Justice of India. B. Parliament. C. Supreme Court. D. Election Commission. Answer. B. Parliament. The President can be removed only by Parliament through the impeachment process mentioned in Article 61. Who acts as the returning officer for the presidential election? A. Chief Election Commissioner. B. Speaker of Lok Sabha. C. Vice President of India. D. Secretary General of Rajya Sabha. Answer. D. Secretary General of Rajya Sabha. The returning officer for the presidential election is usually the Secretary General of the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha, appointed by the Election Commission. What is the value of the vote of an MLA in the presidential election based on? A. Number of seats in the Lok Sabha. B. Population of the state. C. Number of votes secured by the candidate. D. Number of MPs from the state. Answer. B. Population of the state. The vote value of an MLA is calculated based on the population of the state, as per the 1971 census, and the total number of MLAs in the state. What is the minimum number of proposers and seconders required for a presidential candidate? A. 10 proposers and 10 seconders. B. 50 proposers and 50 seconders. C. 100 proposers and 100 seconders. D. No specific requirement. Answer. B. 50 proposers and 50 seconders. As per Presidential and Vice Presidential Elections Act, 1952, a presidential candidate must have 50 proposers and 50 seconders who are MPs or MLAs. Which article of the Indian Constitution grants the President the power to grant pardons? A. Article 72. B. Article 76. C. Article 80. D. Article 324. Answer. A. Article 72. Under Article 72, the President has the power to grant pardons, reprieves, respites, and remissions of punishment. Under which type of emergency can the President suspend fundamental rights? A. National emergency. B. State emergency. C. Financial emergency. D. None of the above. Answer. A. National emergency. Under Article 352, National Emergency, the President can suspend fundamental rights, except Articles 20 and 21. Under which article can the President proclaim a state emergency? A. Article 352. B. Article 356. C. Article 360. D. Article 368. Answer. B. Article 356. The President's rule, state emergency, can be imposed under Article 356 if a state government fails to function per the Constitution. Who has the power to declare a financial emergency? A. Prime Minister. B. Lok Sabha. C. President. D. Supreme Court. Answer. C. President. Article 360 empowers the President to declare a financial emergency if India's financial stability is threatened. What is the maximum period of a state emergency under Article 356? A. 6 months. B. 1 year. C. 2 years. D. 3 years. Answer. D. 3 years. Initially imposed for 6 months, it can be extended to a maximum of 3 years with periodic approval from Parliament. Which of the following powers is not exercised by the President? A. Appointment of the Chief Justice of India. B. Removal of the Prime Minister. C. Dissolution of Lok Sabha. D. Summoning Parliament sessions. Answer. B. Removal of the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister cannot be removed by the President, they resign or lose majority support in Lok Sabha. How can the President's veto power be classified? A. Absolute veto, suspensive veto, pocket veto. B. Financial veto, judicial veto. C. General veto, legislative veto. D. None of the above. Answer. A. Absolute veto, suspensive veto, pocket veto. The President has 3 types of veto. Absolute veto rejects the bill completely. Suspensive veto returns the bill for reconsideration. Pocket veto takes no action indefinitely. How many times has a President used the pocket veto? A. Never. B. Once. C. Twice. D. Thrice. Answer. C. Twice. The pocket veto was used twice, once by President Zayal Singh in 1986, Indian Post Office Bill, and President R. Venkataraman in 1991. Who was the only President of India to be elected unopposed? A. Drive. Rajendra Prasad. B. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. C. Drive. S. Radhakrishnan. D. Drive. APJ. Abdul Kalam. Answer. B. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy. Neelam Sanjeeva Reddy was the only president elected unopposed in 1977. Which of the following statements about the impeachment of the president is not true? A. Charges can be initiated in either House of Parliament. B. A 2/3 majority of the total membership is required for approval. C. The Supreme Court conducts the impeachment trial. D. The President has the right to defend himself. Answer. C. The Supreme Court conducts the impeachment trial. The Supreme Court does not conduct the impeachment trial. Parliament investigates charges and votes on removal. The President has the right to defend himself.